Hello everyone, in this video we will see how to install and configure PostgreSQL Server 18.1 on Ubuntu 22.04. Okay, first open the default web browser that comes with Ubuntu Linux, that is Firefox. Then go to PostgreSQL official website, it is postgresql.org. See here, at the time of making this video, the latest release is 18.1. Click on download or click on this download. Then select Linux, then click on Ubuntu, scroll down. See here, the PostgreSQL APT repository supports the current versions of Ubuntu 25.10, 25.04 and 24.04 and 22.04. So I am on Ubuntu 22.04. Even if you are on 24.04, these steps are same. Okay, we have to run these commands one by one. First, it is going to install CS certificates. Then it will import repository signing key. Then it will create the repository configuration file. Okay. So first open the terminal. See, both are already newer versions. Now import repository signing key by running next two commands. Now update the packages, sudo apt update. Control A. Now install PostgreSQL Server. Sudo apt install PostgreSQL -18. If you want to install 17, use 17. I want to install 18, so use 18 and hit enter. Type A for confirmation and hit enter. See, it is installing PostgreSQL Server 18.1. See, we have successfully installed, and this is the data directory, and these are the default values like max connection 100, shared buffer size 128 megabytes, Asia and Kolkata is the time zone. Okay, so we have successfully installed PostgreSQL Server 18.1. Control A. Now verify the status of the PostgreSQL Server. Sudo systemctl status PostgreSQL. Hit enter. See, PostgreSQL Server is active and it is enabled. It is started 1 minute ago. Okay. Now connect to PostgreSQL Server. Sudo su-postgres psql. See, we have connected to PostgreSQL Server. This is not the version of the PostgreSQL Server. It is this psql client version. To verify the version of the PostgreSQL Server, we have to run the command select version. See, we have installed PostgreSQL 18.1. Q to quit. Control A. The first step after connecting to PostgreSQL Server is we have to set the password for super user, that is Postgres. So first verify list of users that comes with PostgreSQL Server installation. /du. See, we have only one user, that is Postgres, which is having super user privileges, which means it can do anything on this PostgreSQL Server. Or we can get the list of the users by running the command select username from pg_user. See, we got the same. Okay. Now set the password for this user. Alter user Postgres with password. Whatever is there in singular double quotes, that is the password. Here admin at 123 is the password. Alter means above command executed successfully. Now we will create database. Before that, verify list of databases that comes with PostgreSQL Server. Command is /l. The commands that starts with / are called meta commands. See, these are the default databases that comes with PostgreSQL Server installation. This is the one of these databases. Q to quit. We can also verify select data name from pg_database. See, we got the same. Now create database. Create database. We have successfully created \L. See, we have created database bank, and this is the one of the database. Q to quit. Now switch to this database by using \C or you connect both are same. Then provide the name of the database. See, you are now connected to database bank as user Postgres. Now we will stop tables in this database. See, you don't have any tables, so create table. See, we have created table customer in public schema, and this is the one of this table. Okay, now insert some data into this table. See, we have inserted these rows. Now we'll create user. As I told you, whatever is there in singular double quotes, it is the password. See, we have created user David. Now exit from the current session and connect to PostgreSQL server with this new user. To exit, we have to use \q psql -h means host name, localhost, because PostgreSQL server is installed on this one. You can give IP or this host name. -u must be caps. Then username is David. -d means database. Postgres. Then provide the password. Now verify the currently logged in user. Select current_user. See, we have connected to PostgreSQL server with the user David. Now try to access the database that you have created. See, you are now connected to database bank as user David. See, you are now connected to database bank as user David. Now try to run the query against the table that is there in this database. See, permission needed for table customer. Exit. Now we'll see how to start and restart PostgreSQL server on Ubuntu Linux 22.04. We can't stop or start with this Postgres user, so exit. Sudo systemctl stop PostgreSQL. Now verify the status. See, PostgreSQL server is stopped 4 seconds ago. See, it is inactive or dead. Okay, go to quit. We can also verify the same by trying to connect to PostgreSQL server. Sudo -postgres psql. See, we are unable to connect, so exit from this Postgres user. Sudo systemctl start PostgreSQL. Now verify the status. See, PostgreSQL server is started 2 seconds ago. See, here it is active. Okay, go to quit. If you want to restart, sudo systemctl restart PostgreSQL. See, PostgreSQL server is restarted 1 second ago. Now connect to PostgreSQL server. Sudo su-postgres psql. Now we will find the list of the config files and data on log directory locations. So config_file. This file contains PostgreSQL server level configuration parameters and values. See, this is the file and it is there in this directory. The other one is HBA file. So HBA_file. HBA means host based authentication file. See, both are in the same directory. Now find the data directory. So data_directory. Next, show log_directory. Okay, exit. Until now we have connected PostgreSQL server by using psql client. You can also connect PostgreSQL server by using pgAdmin or DBeaver. Those are the most popular tools. You can search for my YouTube channel how to install both on Ubuntu operating systems. Okay, so in this video we have seen how to install and configure PostgreSQL server 18.1 on Ubuntu 22.04. Okay, for more PostgreSQL or Linux tutorials, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.